Let's talk about it, guys. If you're like me and you're eternally online, this was predictable, but somehow I just completely forgot about the Hunter Biden situation in general. Yes, you clicked on this video because the son of Mr. Brendan himself is going to be free. He's going to be a free man. And Trump was no stranger to partying anybody. And everyone called this, CNN, they had their, the video where they're like, oh, Hunter Biden, Joe Biden won't pardon him because he's a great man of character, right? Events change and, you don't get reelected. And so let's talk about it. Twitter's a great place for this kind of thing. So there's a couple, little mentions I want to throw out there. This meme's been going crazy. I love it. You got the iconic Joker head out the window of a police car. Got the little stogie, little Photoshop action. We got Hunter living his best life right now, going for a little joyride with his daddy's pardon. You got Hunter Biden after being pardoned. Classic Elmo with the rolled up dollar bill. He was doing a lot more than just this. Things were dingling. He thought he was like, Mr. Third Leg, I guess you could say. It's crazy the amount of shit. I had to be careful. Usually with something like this, I would just, scroll through Twitter, not regarding anything, not protecting myself at all, going in it unprotected. Well, we're using protection on this one. This is already sourced up, ready to go and fire. The next one is obviously, we got the cinematic version of this meme. Why not? Let's check it out. Okay. Looks like Hunter's having a good time. Oh, is that Josh Peck? There's no way that's Josh Peck. Looks like him. I don't know if this is him or not. Oh boy. Rabbit, I wouldn't be surprised. Hunter gets around. Just like a rabbit. He did a lot of that with the fire. Ooh, the gun. I haven't seen a gun picture yet, but I'm sure he did. Because he was doing pretty hardcore stuff. Nope, that's not Elmo. That was Hunter Biden. And unfortunately, well, I don't know. He probably won't do that. I wouldn't say unfortunately. I don't want anyone to endanger themselves at all. That's not funny. But we do need to go to the source. And I don't think I've ever reacted to a Fox News broadcast at all. But I'm sorry. They're going to have a field day with this one. So let's check it out. At least I would assume they would have a field day, We now turn to a Fox News alert. All the way to
President
the right.
Biden is expected to issue a pardon for his son, Hunter.
Shocking.
Ooh. Yes, Biden said on multiple occasions that he would not pardon his son, or he whispered it, or commute his sentence. The pardon comes ahead of Hunter's December 12th sentencing for his conviction on federal gun charges.
There's a lot of things that Mr. Joe said he wasn't going to do. And by God, he did it.
Charges. Hunter is also set to be sentenced on tax evasion charges December 16th. None of that's going to happen. Lisa, what do you think of that?
I think he's corrupt. We all knew that Joe Biden was doing this. But I just want to say about...
Let's be frank. There's circles in the all these political circles. There's... Hunter Biden's not special. That's all I'm just trying to say, right? He's not special. He's just the son of the president, so he's on the hot seat, right? But I'm sure there's senators and House representatives that have people like this, or they act like this themselves, and hide it from the public. So let's not be like, oh my God, Joe Biden raised one of the worst human beings ever. Now you can have your opinions. I don't fucking know the guy. I haven't looked into it too deeply. The dude likes to smoke a lot. He likes to throw his weight around. Dude's fucking crazy. But what do you expect from like the son of the president? Like, I remember growing up, I had a really good friend of mine that was a little younger than me. He was a son of a preacher, and the stigma for preacher kids was they're fucking crazy, right? This kid was crazy. He shout out to my homie Justin. Love you, brother. He might watch these videos. I don't fucking know. He became a whole like type of monk. We actually did a podcast with him one time. Great dude. He went through a little crazy, period. But unfortunately, instead of the fun, recreational, crazy kind of fun that we used to have, he decided to go down the dark, deep Kurt Cobain route, right?
Jordan Neely, I'm going to say this. Bystanders said that he was insanely threatening, sickening, had a satanic bell. He said that someone is going to
Satanic bell. I didn't know about that. That's new. That's
die today,
okay.
and that he was ready to go to Rikers. If you're any of those people around him, they thought they were going to die. Daniel Penny is a Marine. He signed up to serve and protect this country. That's what he was doing that day on May 1st, 2023.
Yes.
Hunter Biden's corrupt.
Among the many things to love about
panelist.
Lisa, she never lets something go.
She's not going to let it go.
You want her on that jury.
Like a dog on a bone.
This is the least shocking news that we've reported yet.
Shocking news.
You know,
there's a reason I probably haven't watched Fox News. I don't really watch news often when it comes to like the legacy media. Fox's legacy media, in my opinion. There's a reason. They're kind of fucking boring.
of course he was going to pardon his son. Also, I kind of think he should, because, I mean, he got him into this whole crack business in the first place.
Is that true? Bro, there's no way. There's no... You telling me that Joe was smoking crack? He's second in... Okay.
And so,
I'm making
I mean, if I had that a power and I had a wayward son, I would pardon him. I mean, you know.
Oh,
absolutely, Julie. That's I think that's the key issue. Charlie's got it right. It's that if the fish rots from the head, isn't that the saying? Yeah. It was Biden's fault that his son was running around selling, American influence, right?
Yeah. No, what bothers me most is the lies that were told as far as whether Biden actually knew what his son was up to. That really bothers me, because the two of them.
Okay, let's be fair. Biden really didn't even know what the country was up to, let alone his son. Like he had bigger, things in his vision. And his vision wasn't really getting that clear on those bigger items, right? It's like a checklist. He had, control, the United States of America, lead us into a good economy, just be a good president. Those top three things, don't go to war, don't get World War III started. There's a lot of things on the list that he was busy with, let alone his fucking crackhead kid. Well, why is he going to worry about that?
We're obviously in conversation when
He's a big
Hunter
boy.
was practicing all these international deals. It's just so...
That is true. That is so weird to think about how functional like crackheads can be, because wasn't he on like some kind of board? I don't know exactly, man. Just let me know in the comment section below. But wasn't fucking Biden's son on like the board of was it like Ukraine or some shit? And he got like paid a fuck ton of money. I don't know exactly how and why they would appoint him. Like, obviously, if it wasn't because of his dad, like legitimate reasons why he would have that job in the first place. Especially being like a crack. What are we talking about?
Wrong, and nobody's going to ever hold Biden accountable for that. So I don't blame Hunter for getting.
He did get booted out of office, and this is one of the reasons he got booted out of office.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, ultimately, yes, he does lose in all of this, but I want to still find out whose cocaine that was. Are they going to figure that out before Biden leaves?
Oh, yeah,
actually, now that Charlie, I don't know. I think I would. Would you guys pardon your kid? I think I probably would.
I would.
No, I'm being honest.
No, I don't blame Charlie.
No, I'm like, I don't know.
I don't blame him for pardoning.
He said that. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I mean, I think about it.
The crazy thing is, we don't know these people. Like, they could have kids that are addicted to this shit too. Who fucking knows?
Like, if my dad could have pardoned me in all the jackpots I got into.
Oh my God, same.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, come on, Dad.
Oh, same. Dude. Same. No, you're right, absolutely.
But then maybe that's why he got himself into all this mess in the first place.
Completely.
Oh, of course.
Well, I mean, I think
you guys are so smart.
You don't want to.
Literally a get out of jail free card. Your daddy's just like, I got the ticket. We're just gonna use it once we get out of the fucking presidency. Once we move out of the White House, I'll use the get out of jail free card. You go do as much drugs as you want. Have fun, son. What do we do?
We solved all the problems.
Hunter Biden does not want Lisa on his jury.
Why haven't any
Daniel
of you
Penny
They
does.
would kick me off in 2 seconds. I would never be
Wait,
allowed.
I just want to know why any of you haven't been picked as a cabinet member. When is it your turn?
everybody else around here is getting in there.
Yeah,
Do we have the
Trump
video of Biden saying he would not pardon his son? Let's see it.
I'm extremely proud of my son, Hunter.
So this is old?
He has overcome an addiction. He's one of the brightest, most decent men I know. And I am satisfied
in the White House.
that I'm not going to do anything. I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Wow.
Well, I guess he can say, I'm going to abide by the jury decision. There's not.
To be fair, he probably forgot he said that in the first place. He's like, I never fucking said I wasn't gonna do it. What do you
Going to be any jerk. He's going to be pardoned. I mean,
What do you mean, man?
he was lying.
It's officially,
Stevie
you can't
Wonder
believe
could-
anything any politician
Wait,
ever
I
says. I mean,
lost it. That
Stevie
shit.
Wonder saw this coming, right? I love after when Joe Biden says he wasn't going. Remember when he originally said I'm not going to do it, and the media is like, oh, he's not going to do it. You know, he's not above the law, and like we all knew this moment was coming.
well, and he
right?
knew that if he admitted that he was, obviously that would get him so, you know, and he thought he'd get reelected. So
I'm
then
not
this
going to
would
react to this whole thing because it's about 8 minutes long. But I thought this topic was really funny. And honestly, at the end of the day, this is all about like community and shit like that. So I want to know your thoughts on this whole situation. If you were Joe Biden in this situation and your kid was addicted to coke, crack, cane, or whatever the fuck he would be doing, slinging that meat everywhere, I don't fucking know. Let's not get specific, or at least I won't on the video, because I you know, eventually one day this channel might be monetized. I don't fucking know. It might be. Who knows? And maybe some videos will be left, you know, monetized. But we'll cross our fingers and dot eyes and hope for the best, right? But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think Hunter was actually up to, and if you're really curious, you can just go to Twitter, because when I searched up Hunter Biden, because I was trying to find like memes and shit, because it's been going on all day, bro. It's awesome when something like this happens, you know, and people can just make fun of, like, you know, the political powers that be. It just puts a smile on my face with you know, sarcasm and satire and all the good remedies of comedy. But let me know down below what you think on the situation in general. You know, there's a lot of stuff that, you know, I didn't keep up to date with really throughout the whole Biden presidency. It was kind of a drag, kind of sucked, to be honest. Very happy these last 4 years are over with and we can move on to the next 4. We'll see what happens. Hopefully World War III doesn't happen. It is what it is. I had a lot of political commentary, and I kind of deleted a lot of it because I frankly didn't want to get too political on this channel. But I do like making fun of politics a lot because, you know, I'm not some political genius by any means. I'm just a guy, right? I'm just a guy just like you. Maybe just a girl like you. But just a person in the world, really just looking at this world, you know, from the outside. And it's fun to sit back and laugh at it. So, yeah, that's the video. My name's Trey Swish. Thank you for watching the Ether. Make sure you sub. Make sure you comment down below. Hit that like button. And I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.